Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching SAMAA News. Here are today's headlines. A devastating attack on a hospital in Sudan's Darfur region has killed at least 64 people, including children and healthcare workers, further deepening one of the world's worst humanitarian crises. According to the World Health Organization, the strike targeted Al Dain Teaching Hospital in East Darfur's capital on Friday night, leaving at least 64 people dead. Among the victims were 13 children, multiple patients, 2 female nurses, and 1 male doctor. A tragic helicopter crash in Qatar's territorial waters has claimed 6 lives, with rescue teams continuing efforts to locate 1 remaining missing person. Qatar's Ministry of Interior confirmed that 6 of the 7 people on board the helicopter have been found dead following the crash. Search and rescue operations are still underway to locate the final missing individual, with specialized teams conducting intensive efforts in the country's territorial waters. Iran has intensified its attacks on Israel, striking key southern cities and expanding the conflict beyond the Middle East with long-range missile launches, raising global security and energy concerns. Iran launched fresh ballistic missile attacks targeting southern Israeli cities, including Dimona and Arad, causing widespread destruction and mass casualties. More than 100 people were injured in the strikes, including children, after at least 2 missiles evaded Israeli air defense systems. In Dimona alone, at least 39 people were wounded, including a teenager seriously injured by shrapnel. In Arad, around 88 people were injured, with several in critical condition. US President Donald Trump has threatened to obliterate Iran's power plants if Tehran does not fully reopen the Strait of Hormuz within 48 hours. Trump said on social media that if Iran doesn't fully open, without threat, the Strait of Hormuz within 48 hours, the US would hit and obliterate their various power plants, starting with the biggest one first. Meanwhile, Iran's Qatam al-Anbiya military command headquarters said if the US attacks Iran's fuel and energy infrastructure, Iran would target all US energy, information technology, and desalination infrastructure in the region. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia has activated its air defences after ballistic missiles were launched toward the capital. Saudi Arabia's Ministry of Defence confirmed that 3 ballistic missiles were fired toward the Riyadh region early on Sunday. Air defence systems successfully intercepted 1 missile, while the remaining 2 fell in uninhabited areas, preventing casualties or major damage. Alongside the missile threat, Saudi forces also intercepted multiple aerial attacks overnight. In response to what it called blatant Iranian attacks, Saudi Arabia declared the Iranian embassy's military attaché, assistant attaché, and 3 other staff members persona non grata, ordering them to leave the country within 24 hours. The United States and Israel have struck Iran's Natanz uranium enrichment facility in an early morning attack. Authorities in Iran say there were no radioactive leaks and no risk to nearby residents. The UN nuclear watchdog, International Atomic Energy Agency, also confirmed that the site remains safe and that it is monitoring the situation after being informed of the attack. The site had been targeted earlier this month as part of ongoing military operations. US President Donald Trump said the United States is considering winding down its military operations in the Middle East while continuing efforts to neutralize Iran's missile capabilities. In a social media statement, Trump indicated that Washington's objective is to render Iran's missile systems and launchers completely inoperative and to dismantle its defense industrial base. The remarks came as US officials claim significant progress in degrading Iran's military infrastructure during the ongoing conflict. However, Israel says its attacks on Iran will be stepped up significantly in the coming days. In a video message, Defense Minister Israel Katz said Israel is determined to continue leading the attack, adding that the operations will target leadership and strategic capabilities. The escalation comes as the United States sends more Marines to the region. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching SAMAA News.